Yo everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the video, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through my best picks in Subway and in Domino's as well. And when I say best picks, I am mostly referring to like lower calorie options. So if your goal is to keep your calories under control, maybe you want to lose some weight, but you also want to treat yourself to a cheeky bit of fast food, then this video is definitely for you, I suppose. And I think when a lot of people hear the word fast food, they instantly think it's going to be terrible for their diet and for their weight loss goals. And although there usually is smarter decisions, it doesn't have to be all that bad. And if you watched my previous video on McDonald's, you would have seen that. So yeah, it is currently just after 12 o'clock. I have eaten basically nothing today so far, so I am very, very hungry. I'm sitting outside Subway and we are about to get this show on the road. So let's go. Could I get lettuce? Could I get sweet corn? And could I also get some mixed peppers as well, please? Boom! Subway has been acquired. Absolutely buzzing. But before I open that baby up, let's talk the best options. And we will start with the bread and then go from there. So in terms of the bread that you kind of choose in Subway, they're all quite similar in terms of calories. So it's not going to make a huge difference. But the lowest calorie options are the Italian white bread and the 9-grain wheat bread. And then the highest calorie option is the Italian herb and cheese bread. Then let's move on to the cheese. So I know this is a very controversial thing to do, but I personally don't get any cheese on my Subway just because I feel like it doesn't warrant the calories that it has. But if you are a big fan of cheese, then something that I recommend doing to save calories is just asking for a 6-inch portion of cheese on your footlong. You know, so you're gonna save between 40 and 60 calories by doing that, and you're still getting your cheese, so it's kind of like a good compromise. Then with regards to the proteins, the lowest calorie options are the turkey breast and ham, the chicken breast and the chicken tikka. And the highest calorie options are the spicy Italian, whatever that is, I'm really not sure what that is, and the meatball marinara. And last but not least, let's move on to the sauces. So the lowest calorie options when it comes to the sauces are tomato ketchup, mustard, and sriracha sauce. And the highest calorie option, of course, is the nicest. It is the Chipotle Southwest sauce. So today I actually went for something a little different to what I usually get. I hope it pays off. I hope I don't regret my decision. So I got a turkey breast and ham footlong. The bread is 9-grain wheat, and I got some honey mustard sauce as well, and veg, obviously. So all in all, this came to 660 calories and 34 grams of protein. And by making those smart decisions that I just kind of talked about, so with the bread, I skipped the cheese, I got a lower calorie protein and a lower calorie sauce, I probably saved myself 300 to 400 calories. So just to compare, 12-inch meatball marinara has close to 1,000 calories. So yeah, let's give this a go. I don't think I've ever gotten turkey breast and ham, or maybe once. I can't remember what it tastes like anyway. Let's see. Tastes good. I usually get chicken tikka. Chicken tikka probably still wins, but this is quite good. It's actually just really different to the chicken tikka one. Like I usually get make my chicken tikka one like super spicy. I get loads of jalapenos, loads of onions, and although I really like it, I'm always like sweating eating it. Like there's like snot dripping from my nose because it's so spicy. So yeah, it's a nice change. Last bite. Psych! I have another 6 inches to go, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, actual last bite. Sorry. That was actually so nice. I actually want another one. I could definitely eat another 12-inch right now, 100%. I actually did that for my 10k calorie challenge. I forget what ones we got. We got a meatball marinara and something else. That was hard because the meatball marinara kind of gets sickening after a while, but it was so good. I had 2 cookies as well. 2 footlongs, 2 cookies. The dream. But yeah, the POA is to let that digest for a while, then I'm gonna go train. It is a leg day today, and then it is Domino's time. Okay, I just popped back home, and much to my delight, a delivery from Body First Nutrition has come in. I always love getting a delivery from these guys because they always throw me in loads of nice extra bits. So let's see what's in the box. Gonna use my trusty pen to open it. These pens were, or still are, just the goats of all pens ever. When you had this pen in school, you just thought you were a legend. My trusty PB2 powders, got 2 of these, 2 big tubs as well, just because I go through so much of it. It is so nice. Absolutely loads of protein bars. So I actually ordered this Quest one because it is only available in the US and it just looks so good. I ordered this Optimum Nutrition one as well, caramel cookie flavor. How good does that sound? And they threw me in a few other bits as well. So barbells, Snickers, and Battle Bites. These babies are class. Absolutely buzzing to try this. It is one of the new sauces from Clarke. I can't pronounce it. It's like Tijuana or something. It's a really, really hot sauce anyway. Jalapeno based, and the calories are really good on it as well. And last but not least, some Optimum Nutrition protein shakes. The only thing I do not like about protein shakes is that my appetite is so big that I literally don't like drinking any of my calories. So for example, my calorie goal is 2,800 calories per day. If that 2,800 calories doesn't predominantly come from food anyway, I am starving. I've been using this pre-workout the last few days from Ross Nutrition. It is gunpowder. As most of you probably know, I'm not a big fan of pre-workouts because they're so expensive, first of all, and second of all, they're not optimally dosed on the main ingredients. But I have to say that this one is quite good. I'm really impressed. It's pineapple flavor, which is lovely. 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving, and yeah, I really like it, I have to say. Might throw some ice in, make it look like a bit of a cocktail. It kind of sounds like that Jason Mraz song. Do you know, it's like, oh well, are you done me? That part. It's like, doo-doo.
Thank you for choosing Domino's Pizza. How much do you have? My name is How can I help you?
Hi, can I make an order for delivery, please?
Sure, can I get your phone number, please?
Yep, it is. Okay, so let's talk calories when it comes to Domino's. And just like Subway, there's like loads of different parts of the order, and you can make like a smart decision on each part that is going to save you some calories. So we will start with the crust, and as a general rule, the thinner the crust that you order, the more calories you are going to save. So for example, I'm looking at a small buffalo chicken pizza here, and it has a total of 834 calories on the classic crust, but it only has a total of 660 calories on the Italian crust. So the Italian style crust is just like a slightly thinner version, and by making that swap, you are saving almost 200 calories. And there's actually a thinner crust again called the thin and crispy crust, and that is going to be lower in calories again. But in my opinion, that crust is just way too thin, and it doesn't even feel like a pizza. So I think like the Italian style crust is a nice balance. And for those of you who are gluten-free, I actually have good news, because the gluten-free crust is actually slightly lower in calories again than the Italian style crust. And then the next decision you make is the cheese. So it is pretty much a no-brainer that the reduced fat cheese is the way to go if you are looking to save calories. And in my opinion, it tastes no different. If someone ordered me pizza with like reduced fat cheese and didn't tell me, I honestly wouldn't know that that was the case. And finally, let's move on to the toppings. So if you are not a fan of meat on your pizza, then you're in luck, because the veggie pizzas from Domino's and the margarita pizza are going to be the lowest in calories in comparison to the pizzas that have meat on them. And then when you do introduce meat, the best options seem to be the pizzas with just one meat. So when it comes to the toppings, if you are trying to keep the calories of your pizza down, my advice is to go with just one meat and then fill the pizza up with veg. if you like veg, obviously. And when it comes to the meat, make sure it is a lean meat. So for example, a chicken pizza is going to have less calories than a pepperoni pizza, because chicken has less calories than pepperoni. When those lights light up your driveway, you know something special is about to happen. Oh, yes! I left the garlic dip downstairs, so I'm not tempted to have it. I would usually have it, but just to keep in theme with the video, I'm not going to. I think in the garlic dip there's like 84 calories, which is a lot. But let me show you what I got. Boom. So I got a small pizza, Italian style crust, and as you can see it's quite similar to the classic crust, just a little less doughy. I got tandoori chicken, and I got some jalapenos, sweet corn and pineapple as well. Controversial, I know. And in this pizza there is a total of 660 calories and 45 grams of protein, and by making kind of the smart decisions that I made, I saved myself a lot of calories. So just to compare, a small meat extravaganza pizza with like classic crust, normal cheese, like the whole works, that contains over 1,100 calories. So yeah, I've almost saved myself 500 calories and I still have an absolute banger of a pizza. Oh yes. Domino's is probably my favorite meal ever. Like if I was on death row, I think Domino's would be my last meal. Just look at that. Oh baby. I always choose my next slice like really systematically. I go from worst to best. So for example, I can see this one is the biggest one, so I'm gonna leave that to last. I can see this one is the smallest one, so I'm gonna have that now. Oh, I forgot to mention actually, I also got barbecue base, just because I am a major fan, but if you're really trying to save calories, then the normal base probably has a little bit less calories than the barbecue. Final bite. Oh, I am sad that is over, but I am happy it happened. Alright, I got these cookies from my mom, but I literally cannot resist. I'm gonna have one. So per cookie, there is 83 calories. So if you think about it, I didn't have the garlic dip with the pizza, so that kind of balances this out. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Unbelievable. Alright, let's do it. They actually smell so good as well. Unreal. I just noticed there that the Subway and the Domino's had the exact same number of calories. That's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up there. And just to kind of clarify, this video isn't to like encourage people to eat more fast food or anything like that. It is just kind of like, you know, if you are ordering fast food, if you are treating yourself, but you also want to watch your calories at the same time, then these are the options you have. This is what you should do. So yeah, I'm gonna display the Subway and the Domino's cheat sheets on the screen now, and I genuinely just think it is so good and so useful that we are able to, you know, eat these foods whilst remaining relatively on track with our diets and with our calories. So, you know, that just means that when our friends or when our family decide to order these things, you know, we don't have to feel left out. We don't have to feel guilty about ordering with them. Like today I had a footlong from Subway and I had a Domino's pizza, and both had less than 700 calories and they both had a very decent amount of protein as well. So yeah, that is that. I really hope you found the video useful, people, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment below as well. And please comment below if you want me to do another fast food chain, because I really enjoy doing the videos. I really enjoy doing the cheat sheets as well, so I will literally do it for as long as people want me to do it. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.